Filling in on news, Deaf Frat Guy.
What's up, bro? I'm really stoked to be here, man. You really stepped up to the plate.
It's good to see you, Maverick. Deaf Frat Guy contributes to the show, and we were talking yesterday, well, who's going to do the news today? And we sort of ran out of chicks, and we thought, well, why not Deaf Frat Guy?
Well, the suit's like a female presence, of course, and it is nice, for the likes of us to have a lovely lady. But of course, Maverick's looking for a gig. He's graduating in a couple months. He's been auditioning a number of roles for us, and at least he gets his feet wet with the news.
50-year senior over at USC at Teak, right? Teak House.
Yeah, bro. I'm in the Teak House. I really need a job, dude. Look. Sorry about the sausage party, but it is the way it has to be.
Well, I understand it's a sausage fest in here, but I figure if we go with Maverick, we'll attract more women. So initially, we'll take a little hit.
Right.
But then, this is him in it. Oh, this just, he's not singing on this one.
He knows where the hottest 4-ways and 6-way keggers are on the UST campus.
Yeah. All right, so do you have some questions, by the way? Because
sure, we should get to know. Everybody doesn't.
We know. We have sort of a cursory knowledge of him, but I don't know if we know everything about Deaf Frat. I just know he's a 50-year senior.
Well, I don't know if he classifies as a celebrity, but everybody, the way to get to know any celebrity these days is to open a magazine and find that American Express My Life, My Card questionnaire thing that they've written out their answers in pen.
Mm-hmm.
And, you find them with Ken Watanabe and people like that, filling those things out. And
so pretentious.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah. What an actor. Forget about director. M. Night, what a fantastic actor. Every time I see one of those M. Night Shyamalan movies, I'm like, what's that weird Muslim guy doing working at the ranger station in the middle of Virginia? And then later on you see the credits, guard number 2, M. Night Shyamalan. And you're like, don't stuff your ass into this movie. I just hope this guy doesn't make his history pick, 17th century, Elizabethan. There's M. Night wearing his powdered wig. Very distracting.
As George Washington. M. Night. So, the American Express My Life, My Card questionnaire. Let's go down the list and ask it to Mav here.
Mm-hmm. All right,
because we know by Maverick, so let's get the... What's your name? My name, Deaf Frat Guy.
My name is Jason, but the guys in the house call me Maverick.
Okay, easy enough.
Why do they? Is it a Top Gun thing, or...
I don't want to spoil it, but Top Gun was my favorite movie.
Oh, yeah. Still is. I like staying with it. I like that.
Childhood ambition.
To be a Top Gun.
Wow, so there's a theme emerging here.
Have you explored that as a career option?
They say it probably is not likely because of my hearing.
Well, it's interesting. You hear a lot of guys who have to go from pilot to navigator because they have less than 20/20 vision, but you never hear about the hearing impaired pilots.
Well, so this is your second career then.
I guess you're not hearing about it now either. Ironically. Yeah, this could be your second career doing news on our show.
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, Mav. Fondest memory. And, he isn't a celebrity, Ace, so, he doesn't know how to answer these as pretentiously as possible. So maybe if you can chime in and, steer him in the right direction.
I'll help him out, but I would argue he is going to be a celebrity around the Teak House when he returns.
That's true.
A triumphant victor today about 11 o'clock back to the SC campus.
The tried-out schniz that is going to be thrown your way as a result of this.
My fondest memory was spring break my sophomore year when we went down to Panama City with the tri-down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To Florida.
It's too bad you don't get to know that we're playing Top Gun right now. We're playing some music from Kenny Loggins' Maverick. If you could hear it, it would get you even more in the mood.
I can feel the bass a little bit.
Oh, you can? Cool.
Turn up just a little so Mav can enjoy the bass for a second. When they do this stuff, does anyone raise their hand and go, Jesus, you know what, fellas, in 8 years this is going to sound like fried ass? Like, somebody must have an inkling You know what I mean? Like the Allman Brothers didn't have to worry about that. But when you're doing this kind of crap, don't you? Someone have to raise their hand and go, "We're going to take a hellacious beating in the next 10 to 20 years over this." I mean, the same time, you know, whenever you're going for a crazy look, you know, whether you're a hair band or whether you're just a new wave romantic, you know, and you're wearing scarves and blouses and eyeshadow. At some point, don't you have to catch yourself and go, man, I'm going to catch a beating for this?
Well, I would contend that the mistake was made several weeks prior to the release of this song when they decided, hey, let's get Kenny Loggins to sing a rockin' theme song for our movie.
Yes. I would argue that this movie is the most expensive gay porn ever made.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Now,
Broken Arrow, number 2, by the way.
speaking of music and Face Off, number 3. Leads to the next question. There's a little bit of a touchy area, but soundtrack, that Frat guy. It's a little weird to ask soundtrack.
Yeah.
It is a tough one. I like the bass part in We Will Rock You.
Oh, yeah.
The bass part.
And in funk or reggae, I can really hear that bass.
So you feel the beat, right?
And when you say soundtrack...
No, the bass.
The bass. You don't mean West Side Story. You mean soundtrack to your life.
Right.
Right. You feeling this?
By the way, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I can feel that.
Do you know the lyrics to this?
Noise in the street one day. Big disgrace. The place.
You know the chorus, the main chorus?
Rock you. We will rock you.
Yeah, I think we get it. All right, that's pretty good. It's better than Kimmel after he gets drunk.
Do you, Mav, at parties, when you're at a tried out party or the spring fling, I assume you have coming up, something like that, do you dance?
You don't have to. If you can walk, you can dance. If you can talk, you can sing.
Really?
Well said.
Yeah.
Right. What's your retreat?
3rd floor bathroom.
Oh, you got 3rd floor. You're living in the house.
Yeah, I like to chill up there because a lot of people won't hoof it all the way up the stairs. So it's clean and private. I like that.
And what are you doing up there, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, just sort of reflecting, or?
I go up there to take a Duke.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were a little bummed out.
Houses, people treat them, they're filthy. You know, same people, the same toilets are used over and over.
Right.
It's a clean one. It's, can't put a price tag on it.
I know Maverick sometimes gets in a reflective mood about his impairment, and I just didn't know if he went up there to sort of collect his thoughts a little bit, you know.
Sometimes I get a little bummed out about my hearing.
Well, I think this is a good one to finish on. Yeah. Wildest dreams, Maverick.
I really have always fantasized about getting down with Ashley.
Which Ashley?
Oh, not the tried out one. Already been there. I will talk about that later because I have a bombshell.
Oh, really?
Well, you guys had a romantic entanglement at one point, you and Ashley, the tried out, right?
Put it this way, we were friends with benefits.
Oh, see. Now, Ashley, the tried out's not the one who looks like Misha Barton.
No, the other athlete is shaved down below.